Hi, this is my discussion for the week. The book that I chose is The Grand Canyon by Jason Chin. Here is the cover. He is also the illustrator of the book. A little bit about my author is that he likes to combine storytelling and science to enhance and educate his readers. He likes to do research before he writes a book, so he's gone swimming with sharks, he's explored lava fields, and even camped with scorpions at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I went about making my selection was just based off the book cover right here. I found the illustration to be almost lifelike, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I've also wanted to visit the Grand Canyon, so I figured why not read about it. And I also learned that this book is an honor book. It was an honor book in 2018. And a brief summary is that my book is about the Grand Canyon. It tells of a father and daughter exploring and learning about the Grand Canyon. It talks about the different animals, and it shows illustrations, and it even shows like different rock levels of the Grand Canyon. And it also shows like the different greenery, the different plants. An appropriate age group would be between 10 to 14 years, roughly middle school grades 4th and 8th, just because this book is very informative and detailed, and it can really teach a middle schooler about the Grand Canyon. And then some interesting things that I learned was that I learned that the Grand Canyon is one of the largest canyons in the world. It is 277 miles long, as much as 18 miles wide, and more than a mile deep. It's more than just a hole in the ground. Two, I found interesting were the illustrations of all the different rock levels, and the rest of the illustrations as well in the book were very detailed, and I was able to learn a lot. Three was that I also found interesting that the Colorado River runs the entire length of the Grand Canyon, so it's continually washing sediment away and slowly deepening its channel, so it's making it deeper and deeper as the years pass on. And then fourth, I learned that the basement rocks are the oldest in the canyon, as much as 1.84 billion years old. And then lastly, I learned that as you approach the rim of the canyon, the climate becomes cooler and more moist. The category of my nonfiction is factual, because although the characters in the story are not real, the topic, which is the Grand Canyon, is of a real place. The structure of the book is expository, because in the textbook, expositories are to explain, inform, or describe. And my book does explain, describe, and informs you about the Grand Canyon. And then its organizational patterns. The book is descriptive. It describes the Grand Canyon in sequence from the bottom all the way to the top of the canyon. And then some organizational tools is that the book actually contains a note from the author, acknowledgments, and selected sources. Some graphics and visual features is that the book contains diagrams, charts, drawings of different animals, rock layers, and plants. So for example, let's find some. So right here it shows of like different animals. And then right here it shows of the different rock layers. And then right at the very end, we have where it's showing you has the author's notes. It has some sources. So that, and then the text enhanced my understanding of the Grand Canyon, because I was able to learn about the style and genre of the book. I was able to learn that my topic is expository, which is meant to teach and describe the Grand Canyon to me. And I would definitely recommend this book. I was able to learn about the Grand Canyon, and I feel like I am prepared, and I at least have some knowledge of the Grand Canyon, because I do plan on visiting the Grand Canyon sometime in the future. So I feel like now I'm a little bit more prepared. So yeah.